Spectre Studios. Play with the spirit of the game.
I'm going. So, we are here to film the second part of our three-part series here at the complex today. Today we are fighting in a ion field, in a new kind of terrain we found in one of the scenarios that's out there, or campaigns out there. And basically, when you see the clouds on the table, instead of taking damage when we fly through them, you take an ion token.
And it's, so in the scenario-wise, great generals of the past have had the ability to draw their opponents in onto the battlefield of their choosing, and that's what each commander in this force thinks that they've accomplished. So I've drawn him in into the Ion Storm to try and mitigate some of his abilities, and he thought that when he was coming in that he could sneak in through my defenses by coming through impassable terrain.
But surprise, surprise, we get to the ion cloud, there's a little surprise in there. The Imperials have sent a probe droid. We don't want them finding us, so we're going to try and blow it up before it transmits.
Yeah.
And
the Imperials don't need to know that I'm here, and they definitely...
no, I don't want them there. Yeah, they just give us a headache, so we're not going to mess with them. We're going to blow up the probe droid, and ideally each other, because, well, we both want the Spectre Reach for ourselves.
Yes. So the cache that's here, all the good gear, we only need 2 parties firing over it. We definitely don't need any other people coming in.
No one needs to know about the Spectre Reach. There's nothing out here.
No, not a thing at all.
Let's go see if we can get rid of this probe droid and fight over it for ourselves.
Let's get to it. Right, let's start off with the valiant forces of the great Scum Legion here. Running Eamon Azamine, level 6 pilot. It starts off at 36 points. He has the Andrasta title, Tractor Beam, and Outlaw Tech. And he'll also be running with 1 set of ion bombs, proximity mines, and cluster mines. And moving on, stepping up from the zealous recruits that tripped over this incursion earlier, we've brought out some Conquered Dawn veterans at level 3. And there are 2 of those. They both have the Conquered Dawn Protector title and Fearlessness, along with auto thrusters, which will give them a little bit more defensibility at long range, just like the Dawn Protector title gives them defensibility at close range. And then moving on to the rebels on the other side.
So representing the struggling rebellion looking for resources, Shara Bay comes back out. Pretty much outfitted the same way I used her last time, even with the, oh look, the Recon Specialist card I found. This time she teams up with a Grave Squadron Y-Wing pilot. The only thing they're carrying is a couple proton torpedoes. And in an X-Wing again is our Patreon pilot. If I can now get the glare on those. You can see he's got advanced proton torpedoes, vectored thrusters, and an upgraded astromech. So that is the rebellion.
Go.
Alright, so I won initiative. I'm going first. And I have got a pilot skill 6, which is Shara, who's going to slide on out into this wonderful ion storm. And not being able to do much, I will focus, which will of course be the double focus because of the Recon Specialist. You have a 6, I believe.
All right, and then Eamon is a 6, and he is going 4 straight. So let's see, where did the 4 go?
Oh.
Here we are. He's going 4 straight. And there. And
Those things move a long ways, don't they? The big ships.
they do. They can really cook right along. Since the whole point is to try and get the droid, I would target lock such a thing, but it is so tiny that I really can't get a good beat on it, so I'm going to focus instead to make the best out of my shooting.
All right.
And then we're down to
fours. So both of mine are 4s. So I'm going to start with the Y-wing, which is going to do the same thing as Sharon. Flying in formation here. And he is also going to focus. Moving the clouds. The clouds, they move. Yeah.
Well, that's, you know, it's a storm. They move.
The Patreon pilot is going to move right out straight 4. And I think he'll focus as well.
All right.
Now, on to your 3s.
Everybody is really intent on their job. It's a very focused force out here. Let's see. So,
I suppose I could have target locked the...
number 60 in the Protector has got the throttles all the way down to their stops. We'll get to see the Protector rip it out at 5 straight.
Fast little buggers.
And then his compatriot 21 is doing a 3 straight. And let's see if
You're going
I
to bump in
mess this
turn
up.
1. You bumped in turn 1.
Oh yeah.
Well, the first guy can take an action.
Oh yeah. So let's call... Oh, well that's a learning moment right there. So if I'd done the 5 straight and then done a barrel roll, I could have rolled out of my buddy's way and then I wouldn't have hit, but it's too late for that now.
Yep. Well, at least you did it early in the game.
Drive a car with too much power and you end up with different situations you weren't expecting.
All right,
Right, so now we're in the
that's our
combat,
actions.
yeah?
Shara
Shower shoots first.
may have a shot on something. Maybe.
So let's see.
I don't think I can get the... I don't think I can get the droid. Droid is out of my arc, but that it's not Slave 1 because it's not the title. What is it called?
It's Andrasta.
Andrasta is in my range. I have the Alliance Overhaul, which allows me to fire 1 from my primary fire. So I get 1 extra, but you get 1 extra evade die. So,
Okay,
I got 2.
that's a good roll. So I've got 2 plus 1.
You get that focus if you want to spend it.
Yeah, why not? So I'll spend the focus to get the extra evade.
That'll get rid of those. Alright. Now, he is Andrasta.
So we'll get
Is Andrasta going after the droid?
Andrasta will go after the droid because nobody needs to know where my house is.
Alright, well,
Let's see.
we didn't say it, but we decided that the droid has 4 evade dice, and all the clouds give him 1 extra evade dice.
So I really could have benefited from a focus on this, but I really wasn't interested in losing a shield over a Imperial droid. So that is 1 crit, and I don't have anything that re-rolls that stuff.
We also decided that it only takes 1 hit to blow this thing up, because hey, they have, what do they call them, things. Yeah,
it dodges
It dodged a
pretty
lot.
well. So 3 dodges there.
So now it is time for...
We think that, well, we know that Star Wars took place a long time ago, but we're pretty certain that the Ford Pinto was based on Imperial droid technology.
They all self-destructs.
Yeah, a little tiny knock and they explode, so
Alright,
just how it is.
the Gray Squadron pilot will actually have a shot. I am not wasting a torpedo on a droid. But, so I've only got 2, so 1 hit.
And 2 dodges.
He evades. And then I don't have anything for the Patreon pilot to do. He's out of range.
And I believe both of the protectors are...
One of them might be able to get there. It's real
He
close.
might have an arc. He has an arc, but
Oh, just short. Just short.
so there we are. So now in phase, cleaning up the tokens, and that's it. We're on to planning again.
All right, so fortunately we just discovered ourselves doing something a little backwards. We moved our high pilot skills first. No big deal. Everybody was going to be where they were in the same thing. Turn one, no harm, no foul. We'll get it right from going forward. Now it's time for the droid to move. Unfortunately, he's been hanging out in this cloud, trying to get sensor readings. So he's going to try and move away from the guys who have been shooting at him right away. I'm going to just slide out here because he's been ionized. So he's going to try and get away. So he moves at pilot skill uno. Now we move on to the pilot skill 3 guys, starting with the...
So we'll start with number 60, who is going to move 4 straight.
You sure you want him and not the other guy first? You don't want to bump again.
It should work out this time,
All right.
although I might get tased. Yep.
Ionized.
So let's see. So he gets an ion token right off, right?
Yep.
Does he get his action? No, because it's an obstacle.
Right, because you're on an obstacle.
But he does get to shoot.
He still gets to shoot, I believe. We'll have to look up the ion tokens in a second.
Well, that's the obstacle rules, is you lose your action, but you can still shoot. And then 21 is doing a soft 3. I don't have this problem with rods. Drive way better around asteroids. Right, and his action will be nothing really works. Yeah, the pre-paints on these are really amazing, and it goes a long way with the art design on them.
Yeah, they've done a heck of a job designing them. I mean, they look super cool in the show, and
So I'm out of
translate
range.
even better on the table.
Out of range for target lock, so I'll just go with the focus.
All right.
Now we're at the 4s.
All right, so I'm going to start over on this side of the table and swoop in with the Patreon pilot. Who's going to try and start flanking here. Droid right in his sights, but no one he could really target lock, I don't believe. Unless... I might as well. Might as well throw my target lock over there. So there's that. And now I've got a Y-wing that is just going to slide forward just a hair. I need to use a better base for the Y-wing. Damn it. What is he going to do? I think he's going to focus. Or actually, do I need... Ooh, I need a target lock to shoot my torpedoes. Target lock to shoot my torpedoes. At range 2 or 3. I'm going to target lock the front guy. I think I'm going to target lock over here. There we go. So now Shara, because I have initiative, right?
Yes.
So Shara is going to fly in formation with her Y-wing wingman, because they're both slow, heavy old bomber type fighters. There's that. I'm going to focus. I'm going to take a stress, and I'm going to use my push the limit, and I'm going to target lock with her as well. She has no torpedoes, so I think I'm going to target lock the big guy. And now...
All right. And now Eamon is doing a 3 straight, which
Well, it's going to be tight.
should be just exactly perfect. Boom.
Wow.
Right there.
Tokens moved and nothing else. It's a little close. That's
It's like a whole 1/8 of an inch there. There's like a mile.
Yeah, no. What's his action?
Let's see. I could target lock Shara, I think. Actually, it would be better. I could.
Boy, you've got a mess about to happen in the middle of the field.
Well, big
For
time.
sure.
Huge furball. All these options. So you know, I don't need to drop any bombs.
Oh, what options? All these bombs? You don't want to
No,
use all these bombs?
all my little, like I could tractor
Bombs
beam
and
you.
doodads and thingamabobbers. I mean, it's not like you're limited in options.
I brought some ion bombs, you know, because they match my eyes. I mean, they match the storm. Forensically, it would look like an accident. So
Yeah. Yep. Totally.
why don't I target lock Shara?
All right.
There we go.
All right. So now we're gonna move on to the shooting.
And Shara shoots first.
So I think there's not a whole lot special I can do with her, other than just shoot you. So
All right.
2 normal attack dice. The Lion Silverhawk gives it a 3rd. Range 1 gives her 1 more.
I have 2 evade dice, and that's it.
So I got 4 hitting the table. 2 crits and nothing.
And I got 1 evade.
So that's 2 shields then.
Yep. 2 shields come off. What about him?
All right, now Amon fires back.
Right, so let's get rid of those. And now he's got 3 dice plus 1 for being
Plus
so
1
close.
for close.
And wow. I'll re-roll the focus just because. Re-roll the target lock. And get the same result. So that's 2 crits and a hit, just like you.
And I've got only 1 die. And I evade 1. So, like you, I take 2. 2 over there. You spent your target lock, though.
Yes.
I did not. So there's that target lock gone. Those are all my target locks, so we'll take that out of there.
Yep.
All right, now we're on
to the forest shooting.
Do I want to fire off? I can't fire off the proton torpedoes. I believe I'm too close to you. Oh, shame. Yep, they're range 2, 3 and target lock. So I guess the Y-wing pilot's just going to shoot you. 2 plus in range 1, I got 3.
It's range 1?
It's range 1.
All right.
Yeah, it's, range 1's pretty damn close. Got a little bit of room. So, 3. I am going to spend Shara's target lock because of Shara's special ability to treat her blue target locks. Any friendly ship at range 1, 2, they can use your blue target lock icon as its own. So, Shara's target lock will reroll these 2. And both still miss. So 1.
Right, so 1. I've got 2 dice for 2 dodges.
2 dodges. Alright. And I've got my X-Wing pilot over here, who I believe we're going to be out at range 2. It could be 3. So I'm not going to shoot you way over there. I'm going to shoot this little stupid droid. See if I can knock him out. Range 1 to him, I think. Yep. So 3 dice.
Here we go. And
He's got 4.
he's got 4.
2 hits and a focus, so 2 hits.
And 2 dodges.
So there's that. And now on to your Conquer Dawn guys.
He is a nimble little critter.
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
That is rolling well too.
Number 60 is going to take a shot at Charbet.
So shooting Shara,
Okay, so-
what range you at? Check your range. I think you're out at 2.
Yeah, it looks like a 2.
I can't pick these templates up off the table.
That's a 1.
That didn't help, sorry. Can't pick them up, I can't grab the right one.
So yes, I'm at 2. So that's just 3 dice. None of his abilities are applying. And that's 1 crit.
So 1 hit, that guy did not focus because he's ionized. So I got 1 mighty die, and I evade. And your other.
And the other guy is going to fire his shots, although he might be at 3.
Woo! I get an extra die.
Yep, just out at 3. For
Do you want to use the focus?
we'll use the focus to get another hit, so that's 2 hits.
I get 2 dice. I get 1 in a blank. I'm going to use one of my focus to turn 1 to an evade, so I only take 1.
So that's 1 more shield off your tank.
1 more shield off of there. And that is the turn.
So, all the firing is done.
Moving on to turn
Here
3.
we are. Moving on to turn 3.
Alright, so we're going to begin turn 3. We have decided that the probe droid is running away from all threats on the board, but he can only do 1 or 2 maneuvers, speed 1 or 2 moves, so he's going to fly over this way to get out of the way. Then we're going to move on to Shara's movement, so we're going to have to...
Nope, Kashara is too high for that. We're going to move on to my
Oh, right, we
threes.
move on to the little ones first, that's right. Damn, I almost screwed that up again.
Well, we'll do Ion Boy first,
Ion Boy.
because he got ionized and can only coast forward 1. I don't even have that maneuver on my dial, so I want to get that
But he
taken
can,
care of
take his actions as normal.
before I forget. And he did not trail through the edge of the Ion Storm on the way out, so that's his... He's done with being Ion for right now.
So he can take an action and he can take... he can take his action.
He can take his action and...
He should barrel roll into the Ion Storm.
Yeah,
He
that
liked
seems
it
like
in
a good
there.
idea.
He liked it in there.
Actually, I might... I'll take a look at
A boost.
what a boost will get me.
It's not going to clear it.
No, a boost will have me touching Eamon.
You can boost to the side too, though.
Yeah, but it would take me 45 degrees out of
Yeah.
the fight, which I don't want. So... we will just go with... I will target lock the Y-Wing.
The Gray Squadron pilot.
Sure. So there we go. That's
All
his
right.
action.
And now his friend.
21 is doing a hard 3. Because he's gotten word or has decided that stomping rebels now is less important than stopping Imperials later. So if I can get the droid before it gets away, that's much, much better.
Yeah, it's been a little bit out of my way, unfortunately. I got that 1 shot on it, but I don't want him here either, then, damn Imperials.
So time for the Force to move.
I'm going to move the Patreon pilot first. I don't want to have him cross the whole battlefield of the fight, so he's just going to move forward just a little bit and hope that stuff stays in his arc. There's no way I could really... Well, I thought about it. I probably could have turned towards the probe droid. And this guy's going to have a shot at going after the probe droid. So he's going to turn hard to... and land in an field. I was afraid of that. So he is ionized.
Excellent.
Kind of where I wanted to coast forward anyway, so.
Well, as long as you meant to do that, it's all right.
Well, I didn't mean to go into the field, but I kind of meant to be going that way, so. All right, now here's the tough part, is we're gonna have to move your ship out of the way to move shower through you without wrecking this whole battlefield.
A little bit tight on the field here.
Just a little. We'll do this right there.
Yeah, that'll work.
Get you over here for a minute. Reveal her maneuver. Hard 3 or soft 3.
Yeah, soft 3.
Soft 3 out there. So she's still going to be stressed, but I think she's going to run into your other ship anyway. Ooh, maybe not.
Maybe not.
Pull her off the base because it's one of the bases that matter. Nope. I am clear. So take that. Put you back where you belong. Send you right up there. Give shower her that. And she's going to fly low. There we go.
All right.
So she's still stressed. She can't take an action. Unfortunately, it wasn't a green maneuver. So.
And now we're on to Eamon. And I have to decide. So, plans and how they go wrong. So, I had thought about dropping an ion bomb right now.
That would
go off, you reveal your maneuver, you drop the ion bomb, but then 21 ended up right where the ion bomb would be, so that plan was out the window. Then Sharabe comes in and lands right behind 21. So now I'm thinking, you know, I ion Sharabe, 21 takes a casual little stroll, he'll get over it kind of thing, but I'm not really sure what I want to do.
You are scumming.
Well, see, here's the thing.
Mandalorians are a warrior race. They know when sacrifices have to be made.
They take a hit for the team?
They take one for the team.
Well, here's a trick that might work, maybe. Eamon can drop bombs with a hard 3.
Oh, he's got that. He's that guy?
Yeah, he's that guy.
He's that guy?
So I can drop that over here.
Is that an immediate go-off one, or?
It goes off at the end of the activation phase, so basically, yes, it's immediate
right
in this
now.
particular case.
So, what's its range?
That's the thing. That's another thing that I thought that I pulled out, and one of the quirks about X-Wing is that most of the rules are all together, and this is really modular, but as the exception to the rule, the bombs are very fragmented and split out everywhere. So we're going to pause for a moment while I dig out what the particulars are. I'm pretty sure that 21 is going to take a hit, but you know, I tried. It was a good faith effort. So, okay, so found the relevant bomb token, ion bomb token card, and everybody within range 1 gets 2 ion tokens. So let's start off with the surprises. Hey, look! 60 gets ionized again. Outstanding. And then... yeah, so I've ionized my entire force.
That was not what you were looking for.
I'm trying to figure out how you're supposed to use that mine without hurting yourself.
Oh, well, you'll move now. The bomb goes off at the end of activation.
Ah, that's true.
So move
Yes,
your ship.
so I'm
You're not going to get ionized.
And here I am. So that's a hard 3. I just had the hard 3.
So you're going to get out of dodge before it goes off.
So I haven't ionized my entire force, just 2/3 of it.
Just most of it.
All right, so now that activation is over, you get ionized, you get ionized, you get ionized, everybody gets ionized.
Ion for everybody! So more than half the ships on the board are currently ionized.
Yes.
Nice.
I've done more damage than the storms. So, there's that.
So, was that your intention when bringing the ion bombs to do more damage than those storms with one bomb?
No, well, I was planning on, doing the same kind of havoc, but I didn't think it would be this efficient. I've never used them before.
All right. So, can ionized ships shoot?
Yes.
All right. How often? How do we only clear one ion token at a time?
I believe you clear all ion tokens at the end.
So the token is gone because it blowed up.
Yes, the token is gone. We seem to be... we have so many ships ionized, we don't have enough tokens for it. But we'll just have to remember that this guy has 2. All right, so...
wait, I got one over here.
There we go.
2.
Ta-da!
All right, so
And now
we're...
shootings.
So Shara actually can shoot people because she's got a rear firing arc. I don't have a target lock on anyone. I think my best bet is, I think the only person I would be able to shoot is...
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, no, actually I can shoot you right through there.
Well, you could try that too.
But auxiliary firing arc doesn't get me an extra die. So... Well, I'll shoot you at range 3 out here, so you're gonna get an extra dodge. Alliance retrofit means I can change one of my focus to a crit if I hit. So I gotta hit. But I've only got 2 dice to shoot you with, so. And 1 hit. So you get 3 of aim.
So... And... nothing.
Nothing. 1 hits.
So that's another shield.
So shield off. Alright, so now you're shooting.
Yes. Let's see. Do I have the Patreon pilot in my arc? No, not even close.
It doesn't have a 360 firing arc?
Does not say. It has, well, it shows the auxiliary arc, but I don't believe I have any upgrades that allow it. Unless I'm missing something horribly obvious.
No, it doesn't have the little symbol on the base.
So, looks like
Nothing.
Iman Azamine has no shots. Because I believe the tractor beam is out of my primary arc only.
Yeah, most of that stuff's out of primary arc.
So Iman doesn't have any shots, so now we're down to the 4s.
Now the rebellion can shoot things. So I've got the droid in my sights. I've got the droid in my sights. And I'm probably gonna miss it because I only got 2 dice to shoot it with, and it gets 4 to dodge with. So here's my 2. 2 hits.
2 hits.
You can dodge
4 dice.
And
2 dodges.
2 of them. So there's that.
This thing doesn't have any shields, it has 1 point of hull, all it needs is 1 successful hit. And we haven't been able to do it yet.
That is range 2. So I will shoot, was that number 21 over there?
Yes.
So who's he got locked up? He's got Amon locked up. I wonder if I can hit Amon from that.
What range are you at?
That's 2. But I'm wondering if I can shoot Amon. Oh, so close. So yeah, add up all your modifiers. I've got 3 dice.
Well, in this case, I only have 3 dice.
Alright. So I've got 3, you've got 3, range 2. Oh, you're gonna get 4 because we're going through the
Because
cloud.
we're going through the cloud.
So 2 hit.
And whiff.
So that's 2 actual damage cards.
Yes, 2 actual damage cards.
Blood has been spilled on the field.
Here we go.
Whose target lock is this?
Boom.
HH.
HH may have been spent. I don't see it out there anywhere.
Must have been yours. One of yours.
So it's on the blue.
Oh, he had locked up over here. Amon. No, he had locked up one of these guys. It was the front guy, so 21. Oh, this guy was the front one.
Yes.
So it locked up him. All right, so that is turn 3 going to turn 4.
Wait, I think I have a shot.
Oh yeah, you do. You got him.
I
Yeah,
have a shot on the droid.
yeah, you should be able to get the droid.
Yep.
What
And
range?
that is going to be just outside 2, so it's in 3. So it gets another die.
This will be the one that hits it though.
Well, I hope so, because it gives away our position on turn 5, so I got to get something done. And 1 hit. With one dodge.
One dodge.
It was that 1 extra die that did it.
Yep.
Man, almost had him.
All right. So now we'll move on to turn 4.
Yep.
So we have a whole really tough planning phase here with all our ionized chips. The droid, however, does not want to get ionized, so he's going to zip around this cloud here and clear his thingamabobber, whatever you call it, movement template. And now I believe you have a whole lot of ionized ships to move.
Yep. So now my veterans, my level 3s, are going to do their coasting bit. Oh,
It's all right.
getting hung up on bits.
It's a great looking ship. It's just kind of big.
His ion tokens come off, and then he can do an action,
Got his actions as normal.
and he will boost. So I can close on the droid, and then this guy will do his coast, clear his tokens, and now, let's see, I have a target, oh, there's my target lock.
Yeah, you're locked up over there.
Right. He will boost to see if I can
Clear the cloud with it.
clear the cloud with it. That might not be the world's best plan.
That might not work.
Screw it, we'll find out. Nah, that's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I'm glad these things aren't solid. I'd hurt myself left and right.
Well, if they were solid, you'd be staring around them, remember? Rocks aren't a big deal.
Yeah. Been cursed by the spirit of Spectre Wild.
Barrel roll?
I could barrel roll. That'll set me up for a better shot later.
Makes you barrel roll off the back and... Spectre Wild's not here, so somebody has to run into rocks and obstacles and stuff.
Well, I made fun of him for it during the first game, and he gave me the hairy eyeball, and now I'm wondering if he just put some bad juju on me for it.
I doubt it. I think he just runs into stuff. I'm going to do my...
Yep, time for the 4s to move.
He's going to coast forward. He coasts, clears the ion token. And I think his action is going to be to focus. So he is going to focus. And now I think your barrel roll puts you right in my way. Okay,
Oh, that'd be nice.
4K. Yep. No way to clear you. And you may have ionized me by doing it too. Yep.
Yay!
Look at that, all kinds of mayhem and chaos without even knowing it.
Well, somebody needs to be ionized. I mean, we haven't gone a turn.
So the Patreon pilot runs right into that. And now, since he doesn't get an action, we'll move on to Shara, who will... Hey, guess what she's gonna do? Coast forward. Can't clear her stress, because that doesn't count as a maneuver. So we'll clear that, and she will do her double focus trick.
Isn't that an action?
You can... Oh, right, I can't take an action while stressed, so I can't even do that. Yeah.
Yay!
And now you're 6.
So now Eamon is going to do a hard 3 in pursuit of the droid.
You can have that shield.
I need that shield back.
You need that shield.
Alright, so there. Well, looks like we've got some shots on the droid now.
Yep.
Shara has no shot, so...
Yeah, she does.
Actually,
She has
yeah.
no really firing arc. She can shoot out her butt.
Yeah, talking out her butt.
Talking out her butt. What range are we at? We're at 2. So, just 2 dice. It's the only guy I can shoot. So I'm going to shoot him. Hey, her abilities, the Alliance Overhaul says change one of those to a crit.
Alright, so now
You get 3.
with auto thrusters, so I start off with
3.
3. We're at range 2, so that doesn't add anything for that. But auto thrusters gives me, if you're beyond range 2 or outside your attacker's firing arc,
Which you are. You're not.
change one of your blank results to an evade.
Okay. So, a blank can become an evade.
Which I need.
Which you need.
Here we go,
there's
so that's 2.
Nothing going on there. Alright, now the 4s. I can't shoot you because I'm touching you. I can shoot the droid.
Alright, so
The rebels are more scared of the droid than you are. It's range 2. And he's only got 2 dice to do it with, though.
well, actually, if the droid tells where you are, then the Empire will come here looking for you.
Great
and
shot.
They'll find me also.
That leaves your 3s. You've only got 1. Who I assume is going to shoot the droid.
Wait, no, we've got Eamon's a 6 and he hasn't gone yet.
I skipped over anyone. That's right. My bad.
So,
Fortunately,
okay.
it didn't matter. I missed.
Let's see.
Range 3.
He's into the 3.
But not through a cloud, so that
No,
helps.
not through a cloud, so that helps at least. I'm just going to go with shooting. I could get fancy with the tractor beam and throw it into the cloud, but they'll just dodge it. For 1 crit,
It evades.
2 evades.
And now you've got your last Conquered Guard veteran who wants to shoot him. I don't think you got nothing you can shoot over here.
So it's
You're gonna get an extra
3.
die.
Inside 1.
Definitely inside 1.
I'm not inside its front arc, so fearlessness doesn't help. So 4 dice.
All right.
1 more. For
2.
hitting the crit for 2.
It
Finally!
it doesn't dodge one of the doesn't dodge the crit.
1 successful hit.
Self. You go ahead and remove it. Blow it right up. That feels good. Well, now we can stop chasing that and kill each other. So we had randomly determined that it was going to transmit our coordinates on turn 5. So, well, there's that. So the Empire doesn't know we're here.
So another day that I only have 1 guy to keep off my doorstep. That works. Now I can turn my attention back to the important thing of killing rebels. Good.
All right. On to turn 5.
Yep. Okay, so now that the droid is finally gone, I can get on to the important business of the day, which is
Harassing your neighbors.
taking the trash out.
Harassing your neighbors. We
let's
just
see.
came over here to grab some stuff no one wanted.
Well, clearly you think of me as no one, which is just part of your colonial nature. I understand how it is.
I didn't think you wanted it. Just sitting there. You'd never touched it.
Never touched it. I'm living in it. So this is going to be a 2 talon roll.
Ooh, I love that maneuver.
Come around like that. And let's see, that is
That is stressful.
a little stressful. And then over here, since we've got school buses driving around and ionized pilots,
2 talon roll again.
yep, another 2 talon roll.
Sorry,
around to-
can't get around his arms. There we go. Wait, hang on, let me do this. Maybe you see that? I don't know. Who cares? You guys care. I'm sorry about that.
Well, you know, so my little stick arms get in the way. You can imagine how difficult it is to shoot around the big meat hooks that are hanging off of him. Right, so there, so that's done. Actually,
I've got
60 needs a stress token we'll get to later.
I've got a really easy ionized ship. He will slide forward. Ba-doop, ba-doop. Patreon pilot will move there, clear the ion token, and he can't do... Well, he could barrel roll because I bought vector thrusters, but I don't think barrel rolling him will get me out of your arc. Nope. Nope. So I'm going to focus kind of on the defensive. And then the Y-wing, slow and purposefully. I was thinking I was going to have a better shot on you, but I forgot about the ability to do that talon roll thing. Just damn cool. So I still can shoot you, I think, but I thought you'd be closer. Or I would have gone 2. Of course, I would have shot from the behind, so, you know. He is going to... His target lock's way over there. I really don't feel like re-target locking with 2 dice, so I'm going to focus with him. Boop.
Alright, so next is Shara and her highly maneuverable Dance of Death.
Well, because of ionization, I think she's going to get ionized again, but I'm going to
Is this at least a green maneuver so you can get rid of your
I'm
favorite
not.
stress token?
I am not going to get ionized. Look at that. It's a green maneuver, so I get rid of the stress. R2-D2 is going to put a shield back on her. And
But now, just like last time, you're completely out of the fight.
yeah, I know. These things don't turn for crap. All right, double focus.
And now it's time for
Now for the fire spray.
to see if Eamon runs into this slow school bus of a Y-wing. No.
Nope, but you're gonna ionize yourself. But
Yeah, but only one. I don't really care.
all right, his action.
My action will be to drop cluster mines.
That's not polite.
So, well, showing up unannounced isn't either. So I can use the 1 token, which will, you're only going to get one of them.
Yeah, I was gonna say, you know, no need to lift me up. We know it's gonna blow up. Like right now, right?
Let's see. Yes. When the ship's base or maneuver template overlaps a cluster mine token, that token detonates.
All right. What's it detonating?
2 attack dice.
All right. Well, I got one evade on my slow flying.
So
2 crits. Wow.
I don't think so.
It doesn't crit.
Yeah, it doesn't crit. It only does regular hits. So I actually did 2 well, and that didn't do anything.
I evaded 1. So do I take 1 still or not?
No, you don't take.
Oh, I don't take
you
anything.
You don't get to dodge because it landed on you, but
Oh, okay.
because it only. So if you look at the proximity mine token, it says on a hit or a crit, you take damage. On the cluster mines, it just shows the hit. So I did 2 well, and nothing
yeah.
happens. So that goes away, and the other 2 stick around.
All right. So is that an action or
Yes,
is
that is an action, not an attack.
So you still get an attack.
Yes.
But shoot the Patreon pilot right out your front arc.
We need to go into shooting, and
Shara. Well, actually, Shara's got that rear arc. I keep forgetting about it.
you keep forgetting about it. It's the only thing she's used all
know.
game.
But I keep forgetting about it when I'm planning. Like, I can still shoot people. I can shoot over there, or I can shoot over there. I'm shoot them both at range 3. I'm going to shoot him because I don't want to give him extra dice for, Conquer, Dawn Protector, and all these other
Oh, it's auto
things.
thrusters. Anybody can get auto thrusters.
So auto thrusters and a cloud, because I'd be shooting him through the cloud.
All right, so
That would give the extra dice. So I'll shoot the fire spray.
terrain is a worthwhile excuse.
Yeah. You're still going to get an extra die because of range.
So it gives me 2 + 1.
You get 3. I've only got 2. I can change a focus to a crit, but I don't have a focus, so I will just do that.
All right, and then I get 2 evades.
So there's that.
And now it's Eamon's shooting.
Yep.
He will go after the Patreon pilot. Since you're closer.
Yep.
Well, let's see, actually.
It's going to be the
If
same,
I go
really.
out here, yeah, you get 1 die for range,
die.
but not for the cloud. If I go
I'll get the
here,
die for
you
the
get
cloud.
1 die for the cloud, but not for range. So, whatever.
Who you want to go after?
You know what I'm going to do?
No, I don't. That's why I asked.
I'm going to use the tractor beam.
On?
On the Patreon pilot.
All right.
Tractor beam gives me 3 dice. Actually, the main gun also gives me 3 dice. But if I tractor you through the cloud, I might be able to boost you into the next cloud.
It's possible. Probable, actually. So you get
1 hit.
1 hit. So going through the cloud, he's an X-Wing, so I got 3.
And dodged it
I
easily.
dodged it. So clear those guys out of the way.
Okay.
So that's Amon, Shara, Amon. Now, the Patreon pilot can't shoot anybody. It's the edge of the world is over here. But the Y-Wing pilot's going to be able to shoot you, I think. Oh,
Yes.
that's why I wanted to target lock. Oh, I think I need to... Damn, that was...
But it was so much extra work to do the target lock.
I wanted to be able to shoot you more, but I forgot my torpedoes need to target lock.
Well, all right.
So it was a reason to do the target lock that I didn't, because I could have used proton torpedoes on you, but I need a target lock on them. So
You know what you really sound like? You know what you really remind me of right now?
you were screwing up your actions last game?
I wanted to go to Tossie Station. Apparently whining is like a big rebellion thing.
Not whining, I'm kicking myself for not doing the right thing.
Well, it's not like either one of us has been blameless this whole game.
Very true. I only got 2 dice. Got a Y-Wing, so 2. I'll spend the focus to get 1.
All right, and I have 3. With currently, we're at range 2.
Your range 2, yeah.
Right, so I currently don't have any other abilities coming into that. 2 dodges.
And now you get to shoot back with your veterans.
Okay, so let's see. I have Shara in arc
Range 3
and
and
range
cloud.
3 and cloud. So let's see. That's 3 dice. For 2 hits.
Alright, so Arc 170 gets 1, range 3 another 1, and the cloud will give me the 3rd. So I got a shot at avoiding this. I'm going to spend a focus to get 1.
And then lose the 1 shield that you got back.
And then lose the 1 shield I got back. So, not great, but better than starting to take hull. Not range 1.
So 60 is out at range 2, so he's only going to get 3 dice, but he'll go after the Patreon pilot for a hit and a crit.
A hit and a crit, and I got 2, plus the reroll being Patronic. So I will reroll that, because of the Patreon, and I'll avoid them both.
Well, there we go.
Alright, so a whole lot of nothing going on there.
What happens when evenly matched forces meet?
I'm surprised how evenly matched this is. So,
Alright, so let's see. My 3s have gone, so that's the end of shooting. We're back to planning. Moving into turn 6. Okay, so turn 6. And see what I can do. So 21 has a hard 2. Deal with the Y-wing. Let's see, where did the hard 2 go?
Right
There it is. And because they're ultra badass, a hard 2 is a nice and relaxing green maneuver.
they are highly maneuverable.
And his action, let's go with, actually I'm going to barrel roll, because I think I can put myself underfoot. I may not get a shot at you,
Nope, but I think that's a smart move.
but I think that I can get in your way.
Make me bump you.
And now 60 is doing a straight 2. There we go. And I might be the one doing the bumping. No. Oh, that's sweetness. That's sweetness. Look at that.
No ion and no touching.
That's the Mandolorian 1/8 gap.
Nice. It's the second time we've done that today.
Yeah, I know. See, when it works, it works. That's why I get so confused when it doesn't.
All right.
All right, so now on to the 4s.
All right. So I'm gonna do really the only thing I can with him. It's not fun, but it'll get me back into the fight faster. And fortunately, gets me out of your way. So,
I forgot the action on him.
what's his action?
Well, you got to get rid of the stress.
You gotta get rid of the stress.
And I'll target lock Shara. I think I have the range on that. We'll deal with that in a minute.
Second. I'm just gonna put this next to the guide so that I don't have to move your ship. 4K, flipping around. I'm taking ion because I'm going straight through it.
You put it next to the guide.
Oh,
so you
you're
have
right.
to,
You're right.
here we go.
Good point. But I'm in the fight again.
See, did the template go through the ion storm?
Yes, it did.
All right, so yeah, so you get zapped.
I get zapped, but I'm there
Yeah.
instead of where I was. And now,
Oh, you're going to have to run back through it to get out of that again.
not sure. I believe you may have put yourself directly in the foot.
So let's take a look at the Y-Wings plight.
Nope.
No. I barrel rolled out of your way.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
You hadn't barrel rolled, but you did barrel roll out of my arc. Oh no, I would have run into you if you were there, yeah. Alright.
So I was unintentionally nice. I'll have to work on that harder.
Target lock over there. He is just going to focus.
All right.
Right across the table.
So we'll get the focus on him, and then we'll take care of my missed target lock here. I can only have one at a time, so let's change that out. And now Shara goes.
Hard 2. Try and stay on the board. Get out of the ion storms. And I think since she does have the target lock.
I did anticipate that correctly, even though the Y-Wing slipped by me,
Why has she got a target lock token on her?
because
Oh.
I just locked her up.
You locked me up. I get the red. So I am going to do a whole bunch of stuff. I'm going to push the limit again. So I'll be able to take 2 actions. One is going to be the double focus, and one is going to be the target lock. You.
There we go. I like to collect them all anyway. And
It's
now,
Pokemon.
Eamon, it's everything. You know, you want all the ships, you want all the stuff, you want all the shiny things. 3 straight, there we are.
Plowing through the cloud.
So, he does his move, gets rid of the ion token that he doesn't care about.
Gets a new one though.
Yeah.
Template went right through it.
And
But he doesn't
now,
care about it.
let's see. I think I will, as my action, I will try again with my last little bit of ordnance, which is
That's
proximity mine that doesn't touch you yet.
So I gotta run through it. That's gonna hurt.
Yep.
Alright.
Proximity mine is someplace. I had the card. It was one of the cards that I had. Here we are. Yeah, 3 attack dice. Hits and crits this time.
Alright, and we'll move on to shooting. Cool. We start the shoot with Shara. She got range 3 over here. to this vet. The Alliance Overhaul gives me the 3rd die. Oh, wait a minute. Are you an arc even? Yeah, I'd be an arc. Measured the range, I didn't measure the arc. No, you are not. You are out of my arc. I can't shoot you. How about that?
So as much as I pick on her for having that rear arc and always shooting out the back, not having shots, this is one of the few times she actually did not have a shot.
So it's Eamon.
So now it's Eamon, and there's no point in tractor beaming you someplace because that's not going to do any real good. So I will just shoot you.
Who are you shooting?
Let's see. She has no shields.
No shields.
He has 2.
He's 2.
So let's do that.
Do what?
I will shoot Shara at
Range 2?
range 2
Yep.
with my 3 dice from my primary gun.
I have a mighty 1.
2
1.
hits.
I will spend a focus token to turn that focus into an evade.
And you take 1 hit.
And take 1 regular hit.
Boom.
Alright, now the 4s.
So, who's doing what for the 4s?
I'm going to start with the Patron pilot. He's going to shoot the guy in front of his fist. But I don't think I'm at range 1. I am not. I'm at range 2. So, 3 dice.
Right. And I get 3 dice.
Alright. So there's 3. Wasn't focusing. I am going to have, range 1, 2 is she? Yeah, you know what? He's going to spend Shara's target lock to re-roll that. Hey, there we go. 3.
And now, drop my 3 for
2.
2 evades. So, let's see. Yep, I am going to
Take 1.
take 1. Oh, I get another die for the cloud. I have a chance.
Shoot through the cloud.
I have a chance. I might be able to dodge this completely. Yes!
Of course, that's
Yes!
Alright, now let's
So
see.
close.
Yeah. Ridiculously close, considering we can't hurt anybody.
This is a kinder, gentler galaxy.
Range 2. Range 2, but I didn't think I was going to have that shot, so I didn't target lock you. I've got my target lock way over here still.
That's out of range.
Yeah. I guess I'm just going to shoot you right in the back.
Yeah, it's a rebel thing to do.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. So, 1.
So 2 dice, the range is 2.
Range is 2.
Let's see what I can get done here. 2 evades!
2.
Yay! I have home field advantage, clearly. Alright, so now it's time for my Dawn Vets to go. And he has no arc.
He does, though.
And let's see. Ashley, blood in the water. Let's go after. Wait, no, we're not at range 1 there, or I would have gone after you there. All right, so.
See if you're going to have to go through the cloud to shoot her. You may not have to.
I don't think so, because I can go from here to. Let's move the target lock. You know, nope, I can make it happen.
Okay. But it's range 3, right?
Yeah, it's pretty far out.
Hey, I get an extra die. That's all that counts.
But one of my rare target locks is actually on, so we'll see what happens. 3 dice for
2 hits. Oh, you get to reroll.
I get a target lock.
Oh, you can reroll the target lock. Alright, so I get 2 because of range. I will use the focus to change 1. And another damage to Shara.
2 damage on me, 2 on you, and I killed the droid.
Yep.
So, still looking at this. This is a good thing.
Moving on to
everybody shot.
planning again.
So we're on to 7, I believe. Okay, so let's see what the Dawn Vets do. See if I can get into anybody's way again. So 21 is doing a hard 2.
Right into the mines. Right into the mines.
Should be short of the mines.
Yeah, you're short of the mines.
I was thinking about it. The 3 might have gotten me dangerously close. But
I think you would have been fine with 3 too, but and that's a green maneuver for them. That's gross. They're so fast.
I actually thought about doing another Talon roll, but I figured that you'd be well out of my arc. I didn't think that I'd be pointed up that far. So there's him, and now 60 is also doing a hard 2.
You gonna bump? You gonna bump? Or are you gonna get that?
I think I'm going to have the
Mandalorian
Mandalorian 8th.
Nope.
It's just bumping. Just hitting.
Come back a little bit to, yeah, right about in there.
So there's that. No action for him, but I need to remember the action for that guy.
Yeah, what actions do you want to take?
Why don't we? Barrel rolling is useless. Boosting is, actually boosting might correct my arc problem.
If you don't mind going into the cloud.
I still get the shot.
Hmm?
I don't get an action. Well, I've taken my action, and that's what put me in. So, you know, I might
Turn your coast forward.
just gonna grit my teeth and take it so that I can get the shot.
Here's the pilot's cabin right now. Yeah! I probably didn't come off right because the camera probably corrected.
Earthquake cam. It's like from Gladiator. You know, the whole world is shaking.
It probably didn't work though. All right, so how much damage is this gonna do?
That's 3 dice.
3 dice compared to 1.
You don't get to dodge.
I don't get to dodge it. Wow, this is gonna hurt.
Yeah, so let's do this right. Blah blah. Overlap this token. Roll 3 attack dice. Suffer all hits and crits. Then discard this token. So it's not an attack. It's your chance to dodge it was not running over it. 1. So take
just
1.
One shield off. My chance to dodge it was nil considering where it was placed.
Well, you know.
So soft 2. Where is the soft 2 on the board? Is the hard
Soft 2.
Soft 2 right into here. Get in there. There we go. So he has a lock already on. His target lock is on you. But I'm too close for those torpedoes. Those torpedoes require range 2-3. So, once again, I remembered it, but I'm too close. So I guess I'll just focus. I'm gonna move my target lock. I can see how. That guy's gonna be there. He's moved. Is he at range 2? I can blow him out of the sky. I am going to. That's where my target lock is. I want to focus. There we go. Yay! I finally figured it out. Woohoo!
Right, onto the Patreon Ion.
He's Ion, so he can only do one thing. He can coast forward 1.
And he's just going to marinate in the Ion storm.
Well, actually, you can still take an action, right?
No. You can still shoot, but you can't take an action.
You can't take an action, so he's going to be coasting through the Ion Storm for a bit, but I'm still within arc, so I didn't worry about it.
And you're also stressed, so an action really wasn't going to happen. So now it's Shara's move.
All right. I'm going to clear that stress on her. She's going to go 2 forward. I'm going to continue to take advantage of that rear arc, I hope. And do the most annoying thing in the world. R2D2 says, hey, have a shield token back. Green maneuver. I am going to target lock with her. I'm going to target lock over here. That will be my target lock right there.
All right. And now it is time for Eamon to get the last move.
Eamon can move.
And he is doing a hard 3.
Ooh, there's some bumper cars going on here.
Slamming into the Patreon pilot.
Yep.
I really need that card that allows me to do damage when I run into things. Crash! That was a bad omen in metaphor.
Well, yeah, I won't lie. Why don't you leave the ship off for a second so you can place it? Be easier to manage it. You're not going to end up straight. You're supposed to follow the guides.
Oh.
Yeah, so you're going to be at a little bit of an angle. There you go. No action. Get your fire spray back on there.
Here we go.
Alright. And now we're on the shooting. And I think because of that, Shara can't shoot you out of the rear arc. Oh, I can.
Yep, just barely. And I can shoot you.
Yep. Well, I knew that. That was easier. You were much closer. So,
right, so
rear dice 2 arc, rear arc 2 dice. Hit and hit.
And I get
2
evades. For none. So 2 hits, that's 1 less shield gone and 1 regular damage.
Throw that down there. And now he can shoot me back.
Right, so I've dumped all of my bombs.
So 4 dice.
3 dice.
You're at range 1.
Ah, range 1, yes. So 4 dice, thank you. Let's see what happens now. Not a whole lot of anything.
1 hit.
The iron goes away.
And no evades, but I will take that shield R2 just gave me back.
So now it's on to the 4s.
Now it's on to the 4s. Now I need... Oh, the range ruler. Is this guy in range 1? He is. Alright, so this time I've got my target locked in the right place. He is going to use his advanced proton torpedoes. He's at range 1. He is going to spend Shara's target lock because he's at range 1-2 of her. Now he can fire the torpedoes.
Okay.
5 dice.
3 dice in response.
5. And I may change up to 3 of my blank results to focus results. So I should have focused, but there are
3 hits.
Hold on. He's going to spend his target lock. Oh, that's not his. Where's his? Oh, his is on there. So just 3 hits.
For 1 evade, so I take 2.
Take 2.
And that's 60, so he hasn't been hurt yet.
1.
So he has the 2 to lose.
2. Oh, we'll put it right there. And now, let's see if I positioned it well enough to keep outside of range 1 here. I didn't. So close yet so far.
And do I have you in my arc?
I'll need a longer.
So we're in range 1. Are we in each other's firing arc? It moved. I'm gonna get the target locks out of there.
No. It just misses by a little bit.
Alright.
Probably holding it wrong for the camera to see, sorry. So I am just going to... I'm just going to shoot. He's only got 2 dice, but I've got a target lock and a focus, so I got a good shot at this. I'll spend his target lock. He's got the target lock there, right? Each? Yep. Reroll that. And hit.
Right,
So
and
2.
I have 3 dice.
Yep. Oh, wait a minute. I got 3 dice because I'm at range 1. So I would have rerolled that from the target lock. There we go, 3.
Alright, so let's get those out of the way.
See if I can take him down.
Got 2, so that's only 1.
Well, I was hoping to take him out this turn. Oh well. 1 more for him. Now we're hitting people. Now on to your 3s. We've only got one of them who's going to have a shot.
Yep. So, he is ioned. And he's got the shot on the Y-wing. So that's going to be 4 dice. 3 hits.
Wow. So I get none. So that's 1, 2, and a hit. Throw 1 down on him. Alright, so do some carnage this turn.
Well, now that we got that droid out of here, we can actually get some work
Focus
done.
on beating on each other. Alright, so now we're moving on to turn 8. Game's coming close to an end, and we haven't killed anyone.
Okay, so starting the turn, I've got one protector who's ioned. The other protector's going to go first, so I actually have a little bit of a maneuvering problem in there. Let's see, where's the hard one? Because they both want to stay in the fight, but
Boy, it's going to be a mess in there, isn't it?
in the same place. So there.
Well, no bumping, so he can do his things.
Well, not yet.
He could boost out of the way.
Actually,
He could barrel roll out
I
of the
can
way.
barrel roll where I want to be. There's the one. That'll put me over here. More likely to still have the Y-wing when it moves. And now this guy
Ions his way forward.
does his little ion coast. Ditches the ion token and let's see. You know, I could. Actually, I'm probably going to take a lot of shots, so I should focus. I was thinking about I could have boosted into the Y-wing's path and see if I could have screwed up your action.
I think you screwed up my stuff one way or the other. Because I think I only went with the... We'll do this over here. Captain Ionized. Gets out of the ion. Clears that.
Well, you're also the king of Tokenville. I mean, come on.
Yeah, no doubt. There we go. Take that. We don't need to flip that over. We knew what he did. He's got nothing going on, so he's going to protect himself against getting shot. Y-Wing is going to turn into your mess by 1. A soft 1, which I think is probably likely going to cause some bumper car action.
Ah, yes. Who do you hit first?
I believe I'm going to travel right down that. Whoop, travel right down and not run into him, but run into him. So pretty much finish the maneuver, but run into you there.
That is some sweetness. And you are...
Nothing.
Yeah.
He's gonna die!
Well, he has magically managed to avoid, so he, you didn't bump.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, so you did bump.
Oh, definitely.
So you can't shoot the Dawn Defender, but you're like just, actually no, I can get you with the.
I can't shoot this guy. This is the guy I'm bumping into right here.
Yep. Well, we are both in each other's front firing arc, just not clearly and obviously.
But we're touching, so we can't shoot.
Oh, that's right. I can't shoot you because you're touching me. Even though you're the one that ran into me.
All right, and now Shara actually moves.
Yep.
She is going to try and coast into your way and cause some of her own bumper car action. I don't know where that fire spray is going to go, but should be somewhere over here. So
Should actually, I think it might end up being all right. It'll be interesting to see, though.
green maneuver, shield back. God, I love that droid. Actions. She's definitely gonna focus, double focus. I think that's it. I don't think I'm gonna take this.
You don't want to stress again. It takes you so long to get rid of it.
Well, it only takes a green maneuver, and I'm back in the fight where I want to be. So I actually think I'm gonna do the stress and do a target lock on the fire spray. All right.
And then the fire spray is doing a hard 2.
So you probably already clear
So
me.
it'll be hard to tell. Might clip you with my corner. It might not even be a big deal. I don't think it's going to be a big deal.
No, I think you're gonna land right in the middle.
Missed
Look at
it.
that.
Mandalorian 8th right there.
Jeez. Talk about some fancy flying.
No shots though.
No shots. No shots from me either. You managed. I figured she was going to be right in your 6.
All right, cool. Let's see. So we'll move that out of the way, and I think that Patreon pilot just does not have an arc.
So Shara has no shot. You have no shot. Patreon pilot has no shot. The Y-wing can shoot.
No, well,
Y-wing can shoot the fire spray.
yep, that's true. So that's your one hope. But let's run down the. So let's see. Shara no shot. Eamon no shot. And
Patreon
then
pilot,
Force
no shot.
Patriot no. Yep. So the Y-wing
And he's going
legitimately
to
is
have no
the
shot.
first guy
So
to get a shot.
you're going to get a shot too. So range 2, but I only got 2 dice. I don't have a target lock, so I think I'm probably too far away to use her Uber ability.
I think you probably are.
Yeah, way out of range 3. That'd be too cool. I'd shoot you with a torpedo, but I don't have a torpedo to shoot you with. So, just 2 dice. And nothing.
And we're at range 2 or 3.
Nothing. There's nothing.
So that
Don't
works.
even drop the dice.
And now,
The Conquered Dawn Protector.
see,
Is he gonna get like 5 dice here?
3, because we both have to. We have to be facing each other.
Oh, okay.
You have to be. We have to be at range 1. You have to be in my firing arc, and I have to be in yours. So right here, we could have done it, but we're touching.
So you get, what's his base? 3? So he gets 4 then. He gets range 1.
And rolling green dice isn't going to help.
I'll roll a green die. A green die.
And focus doesn't matter.
I
So
made
take
1.
one.
I'll take 1 normal. And so that was that.
And that's the shooting for the turn.
Whole bunch of nothing. We will move on to turn 9.
Okay, so once again, the Dawn veterans are moving first in this big furball, so planned out maneuverability is highly important. Order of operations. So 60 is doing a Talon roll.
I wasn't really surprised by that. Just a question of which way you were going. I didn't think you'd go that way, but all right.
And that will put him
I thought you'd go the other way.
facing this way. Well, I think that the furball is going to continue to be right in here, or at least I'm hoping.
Either way, you would have been pointing at the fur ball.
And that is
Stressful.
white knuckle time. So no action for him. And now 21 is doing a hard 1. So let's see, where is the straight one?
Over there. I didn't mean to move the camera. You guys didn't need to see where it was. I don't think you're going to clear me with a hard 1. Oh, yeah, you're going to go out in front of me.
I just couldn't get through you while you were there.
Yep, I see. And his action is to?
His action will be to target lock. Actually, target lock or focus. Target lock or focus. He's got 2 hits left. They're not really concerned with their own lives.
Zealots.
I will target lock the Y-wing that I expect to be right in my sights in moments.
All right.
And there we go. So there are my 3s.
I'm going to start with the X-Wing. He's going to move a hard 2, which is over here. So Patreon pilot. Trying to get in your way.
He might succeed or this might work.
That is not a green maneuver.
I don't remember what I did. Oh, I did that. We might have a Mandolorian 8th. We'll have to see.
So I got a stress still because of that. And now, let's see, X-Wing's maneuver now. And the Y-Wing has a hard 2 as well. He's going to go over here. So we're going to do the same thing you did. Take you out of the way.
Alrighty. So the guy with the target lock, I think, is out of luck, but I'll still have a shot.
It's a little further away than I wanted to be, actually. And I didn't plan on the cloud. I'm going to be ionized!
It's an ion bath treatment that they use to clear off all the scums and gunk from flying around. So actually, this is kind of like driving through a rainstorm. You know, you're just sort of cleaning off the ship as you go.
All right, so
you know, the ion coast is kind of like when you come out of one of those car washes and you sort of just roll to a stop before you drive off.
All right, Shara's next, so she's going to try and stay in the fight over here again. Hey, look, a green maneuver. Guess what a green maneuver gives me? Less stress and a shield.
You have like 2 green maneuvers, so you know.
I have 4. Actually, I have more than that. They're surprisingly maneuverable, but not fast. So clear the stress, no actions.
And now for the big question our viewers already know about, but will it work? Will it work? It's a 3K.
3K. Put it to the side of this. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah.
You're going to get the Mandalorian 8th. Move the focus token here.
Drum roll, please.
Again. Wow. Fancy damn flying.
All right, so shooting. So Shara Bay actually gets to shoot something that she can see.
She shouldn't have to have her tail gunner shoot.
And a surprise twist for everyone, it's the Patreon pilot.
She's turning on him. That wasn't cleared, so she's got nothing going on, so...
Oh, the ion comes off of... yeah, there we go. Eamon, that's his name.
Alright, so I need 3 dice. Actually, I'm going to measure the range because I might get a 4th. I get a 4th. Wow, 4 dice.
I really need to put a fearlessness on my fire spray.
Is that right? The Alliance Overhaul gives me 1 additional when attacking from your... Yep, 1 additional for the auxiliary plus range 1, so 4 dice. And a whole lot of nothing.
Wow. So you do have a target lock.
Her target lock is...
on the fire spray.
On the fire spray.
So you had 3 blanks and a focus. Do you want to burn that target lock or do you want to give it to one of your buddies?
I'm going to use her target lock then. For her. Instead of one of her buddies. Just a Patreon pilot already has his own, so here we go again. That was much more effective.
Yeah,
2.
see. Oh, that was me doing the awesome thing and actually reminding you about the target
Well, I was
lock.
looking at it, but I realized that I'm still not going to be able to use my proton torpedoes.
So that was 2 hits. I have
2 dice.
2 dice.
1
For 1, so I take 1 more damage. And that puts me at 2 damage. I still have 4 left.
All right, now he gets to shoot. Who's he shooting? Patreon pilot?
Let's see who's more beat up. She's more beat up.
She's got 2 shield tokens now, though.
That's true. So I guess it's equal.
Pretty even.
2 shields and 4 damage each. Y-wing's out of my arc.
The X-wing has 3 hull and 2 shields, so yeah.
That's actually better.
Char is actually. You're range 1 either way.
3 to start, and range 1 for 4. Actually, no.
Who are you shooting?
I was thinking about the tractor beam, but it's not going to do any good. So I will go with Patreon pilot. I'm not worried about his reroll defense Patreon benefit because everybody's been able to dodge.
Well, and not hit.
So there we go.
2.
That's oh no, that target lock goes the wrong way. So 2, hit and a crit.
A hit and a crit. Focus. You can reroll one
focuses,
of them.
Yep.
Dodge 1.
So take 1.
Take 1 shield. All right. Now on to my 4s. The Y-wing has no shots. Can't shoot no one that way. So I think the Patreon pilot is going to take his shots. 4 dice, range 1, shooting the fire spray. And it would be really nice. Well, I wish I had focus, but I don't. Since I spend that target lock that's been out there for a while. Reroll these 3. And, well, hit 2 more times.
Let's see.
2 hits and a crit.
2 hits and a crit. I only have 2 dice. 2 evades.
So you take the crit.
Yeah, let's see what that is. Pilot.
Starting the round after you receive this card, treat your pilot skill value as 0. Pilot skill 0.
Right, well, that'll be different. Okay, so now
the Conquer Dawn guys.
So let's see. 21 does not have the Y-wing, but he does have the Patreon pilot. So that is probably range 2.
It's outside of 1, that's for sure.
And 3 dice. That's it. For 2 hits. Yep, just 2 hits because the target lock is on the wrong guy.
2 dice, 1 evade 1, and we will do the reroll. Hey, look at that.
Here we go.
Man, we can't hit
2
anybody
dodges
tonight. And the other guy.
And 60 will take his shots at the Y-wing, which is at range 2. For 1 hit.
1 hit, and I got 1 dice. Hey!
Yay! I did a thing.
So the Y-wing takes a hit.
Bam.
And that is the wrap up for shooting as we move into the final turn.
1 more turn before we all go home for milk and cookies.
Yeah, no doubt. We're beating each up either shields and nothing else. So, all right, here we go.
Okay, so here we are in the last turn, and Eamon has taken a critical that's damaged his cockpit, so he's pilot level 0 for everything. So he's going to be moving first and shooting last. That means they're going to deal with the whole furball the way it stands. Then the Dawn vets will be moving after that.
Into the furball.
So, either there's going to be massive amounts of bumper cars, or we're going to pull off another Mandalorian 8th. But whatever it is, you just drive into it, you do the awesome thing, and you don't pussyfoot around about what you're doing.
At least you're going to have shots this turn. I don't foresee that I'm going to be able to fire once, I think.
So, Eamon is going with a hard 3. And that's not going to clear his stress, but it will clear all the ships.
Grab, yeah, move the Patreon guy out of the way.
Where's the 1? Right there. So set that there. All right.
Yeah, you're bumping into stuff.
Yep. That's a big old slam. But
Actually, I don't think you're going to be able to do even there because you're going to run into the Patreon pallet. So move the
hang on.
kind of along the guides. Where do you run into?
Well, first I get up to here.
And you'll still be overlapping.
So I should hit. I'll hit the Y-wing, but I'll get past the Patreon pallet.
Are you past it?
Yep.
So
I've got the 8th on that side.
All right.
So let's get that out first.
Drop that back in. Well, you were damn close. You didn't bump by much.
Well, because he didn't finish out his move, that means that it might be more bumper cars. Yep.
Yep.
Because
you're not going anywhere.
I should have done a 2.
So you're just not moving.
That's with the fire spray disc go.
Oh.
Yeah, I could have done the hard 2, which is what I was thinking I was doing. So yeah, there we go. Half form plan, so you don't follow out your plan. So he just nudges there and doesn't go any place.
And the last Conquered Dawn veteran, so you're going to bump into the Y-Wing too?
He just might.
Boy, it's too bad you can't do damage running into people. I mean, for everybody. We'd actually hurt each other running each other this scene. Oh yeah.
See, when one guy doesn't finish getting it out of the way, then everybody ends up suffering.
Flying like TIE fighter pilots, running into everything.
Well, you're talking big smack now, but you were actually doing just as bad earlier. Let's see.
I've only bumped into things a couple times.
Oh, right. Bumping into tangible things, maybe, Mr. Ion.
All right. Well, a couple times I ioned myself and didn't care, but... All right, so
it's time for the Force to go.
And unfortunately, just not a whole heck of a lot I can do. The X-Wing is just going to try and not get shot by moving further away because he's stressed, so it's not like he can flip back around and get back into the fight. So he's just going to go over here. Whoop. And the Y-Wing's running into the same problem. I can't K because I'll run into the proximity mines. So, and he's damaged enough, so the soft 3 will ionize me, but get me away from those vets. Hopefully enough to at least give me another die to dodge with.
It's probably 3 out there.
Neither one of them could shoot anything, so now he's ionized and stuck there, leaving Shara left, who turned expecting the fire spray to go somewhere else, so now I don't think I'm going to be able to shoot anything. I expected the fire spray to be over here and still in the rear arc, but I think this is going to be no shots.
Well, that was what I wanted to do. I wanted to do another 3K, but remembered that I was stressed and that wasn't an option.
Right.
And I guess 3 was stuck in my head because I didn't do the hard 2 that might have made this work. Oh, I would have bumped into the Patreon pilot, but the Don Vets would have been clear.
All right. So shooting. Let's see if
Shooting goes to Shara.
Shara has any arc on anybody. No, you can't shoot anybody. Oh, yeah, I can touch the very tip of the front of that base.
Right, so
range 2, so
let's get that done.
3 dice. Oh, she's got an action. I'm gonna. Hey, she's got no tokens. Guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna stress to push the limit. I'll target lock him, and then I'll focus 2, because well, it's the last turn. So actually, I'm in range 1 or 2. I wonder if I can get range 1. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Has to hit up on the front of base there. Wow. That's close. The Mandolorian Ace played off for you again.
Wow.
So I'm gonna spend the target lock to reroll the miss. To reroll the focus.
I've got 1 evade.
And I'll spend 1 of my focus to turn that into a hit.
So I drop 1 and take 2.
Take a crit and a regular.
So let's see what those are.
Do the regular first. And the crit.
It's particularly bad. It could go all sorts of horrible.
It is. It's particularly bad. Is that enough?
That will be exactly enough. So
wow.
You actually got the fire spray.
Yep. So 2 damage. So
2 damage for his 6 hull.
that'll take him out. And now the only shooting that's left is your Conquered Dawn guys, who got some good shots left.
Let's see. So...
Oh, I forgot one other thing. Green maneuver. Another shield.
Let's see, what's the range? The range is at least 2 out there.
Yeah, you're at least 2. You're probably not 3.
I can pick from either Shara or Patreon pilot. See, yep, that's 2 and that's 3.
Neither one of them are soft targets.
And that's 2 and 3. My target lock is all the way out there. And so how many shields do you have back now?
Back to 3. Back to full. And only 2 damage. So 3 shields, 4 hull, 7.
Well, let's go. Let's go for the Patreon pilot. Because we know that you're going to dodge as many hits as I roll, because that's how the game has been going, but he's still the softer target. Just in case something works.
Alright, so who's shooting first?
21 will go first.
And he's at range 2, right?
Yes.
So I only got 2 evade dice there.
For 2 crits.
2 focus,
No
nothing I can do about
focuses.
those. So I'll take a crit and a shield.
And that crit is a ship crit. Starting the round after you receive this card. So that's pointless, but it is a point of damage.
It is a damage, so that's his first.
And
So 2 more hull.
it's mathematically possible.
It is.
See if I can pull it off.
But this guy's at range 3, right?
Yes. Hitting a crit.
Alright.
So it comes down to this.
And I've
One
got,
evade.
I've got the
Patreon
Patreon reroll, which is an evade, but
So take one more.
I take
so you get
one.
the crit. You've got what? 2 hull left?
I've got 2 hull left, so if it's a double
So
damage,
if it's a
you'll get
double
him.
damage, receive 1 stress token and nothing else.
Well, that was that.
Well, maybe I convinced you to leave me alone again.
Yeah, right. I need this stuff.
Well, go home and come back another day then. Okay, so there. 10 rounds of really fancy dodging.
Yeah, lots of dodging everywhere.
Yeah, no matter what we rolled, somebody was able to dodge out of it.
It also helps that I kept getting those shields back on Shara. That was just ridiculous.
That was crazy. Because I pound her down and actually get 1 hit on her, and then
the shields came right back.
shield would come back up. There was a whole bunch of Mandalorian apes, but then at the same time, there was a whole lot of bumping that went on. So, I mean, as many times as my plans worked, they didn't work.
I thought the ion clouds were fun.
The Iron Clouds were fun,
Clouds were
and
cool.
that was actually something to go on. It even kept me distracted with the fire spray. I was actually trying to drive around the clouds with the fire spray when I didn't have to.
Yeah, if you look at our other videos, you'll see where we found those ion clouds. We did some in the Tori cluster campaign.
Yep.
So check those out, and you'll see at least one mission we used them in there. So hopefully we chased the Imperials away, and now we can just go back to fighting over this territory for us.
Well, they're just as much of a pain as you are, so they're still coming. They just won't know exactly where this is. So maybe they'll trip over the storm clouds by accident, and that will be humorous rather than telling them that they're there.
Maybe. Let's hope that droid didn't transmit. Hopefully they don't come looking for it.
Yeah, because that's part of it.
That's the next thing. They'll come looking for it is what will happen.
Because it didn't report back, so they'll know something was there.
Right.
So, you know.
Maybe they'll think it was lost in the ion clouds.
They'll probably still send some Academy pilots to come out and find it. And when they lose them too, then they won't care.
Fair enough.
All right, so there we go for round 2 for the story arc. And we'll get a third one up for you right off.
And then we'll fight somebody else each. He won't fight me, I won't fight him. We'll find somebody else to battle over the Spectre Reach in.
Thank you for watching. What we really could use is if somebody wanted to be an Imperial Patreon pilot, you get a free reroll, evade die reroll. So even in a TIE fighter or something without shields, you still are much more defensible.
But the Imperials don't know we're here.
Yeah, right.
No, still. You like to play Imperials more than Rebels, so you could
Still never played the Imperials.
you could have some help with that. So if you'd like to be a Patreon pilot for the Imperials, come check us out at our Patreon page, patreon.com/BenitoSinense. And it's so I support at $5 a month. That makes me a Patreon pilot that you saw on the table today.
I was using his Patreon.
Fighting against me, however that works. But you'd have a little skin in the game. You'd be able to tell people of your exploits even if you couldn't get to the shop to play. So that's pretty cool. Check that out. And come by our forum and website at spectrestudios.us. And we'll see you there. Until next time, have a good one. Bye.
Spectre Studios, playing Spirit of the Game.
He's going to leave that in.